Are you to eat some Mickey waffles? Also, kids meal always. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Orlando Day 2. If you can't tell by our outfits, we are going to Epic Universe. We're so excited. We've never been before. We've got a couple things that we need to do, which is basically everything in Isle of Berk. Yeah. And then Patrick really wants to ride Stardust Racers. I do not, so I will not be. But we are so excited. We just had a lovely little breakfast at the quick service here at the Grand Floridian. Yes. And yeah, we're about to get in the car and head over there. It's like, what, a 30-minute drive?
I think it's 30-minute without traffic, so we'll see.
We'll see when we get there. Yeah. But if you like this video, please, or if you're interested in an Epic Universe vlog, please give this video a big thumbs up, and we will see you at Epic Universe. Wow. First thoughts, impressions?
What?
I said first thoughts.
Oh, awesome.
It's really pretty. I think that's the Starbucks, maybe.
The what?
I think that's the Starbucks. All right, where are we going?
We're going to Isle of Berk first.
Are you excited to meet Toothless?
Yeah.
We're really close to the front. We're getting there. It's been, what, 50 minutes so far?
Yeah.
So if you want to meet Toothless, just come here first and suck up the wait.
It's still super long.
Yeah, it's even longer now, so.
And then the deadlines, everything.
How are you today?
How are you? Awesome. My name's Debbie. My friend Toothless.
Liz.
Dragon.
He's the only one that's all white, just like his mama, the light fury. And I'm like burnt to hide all the newcomers. Hello. Just give me 1 second though. I gotta talk to Pouncer, okay? Pouncer! Where were you? I was worried sick about you. You were supposed to stick with me. Come on, Pouncer! You got it, boy. Yes. Pause and play. And yes! Woo!
Hello, friends. Checking in. We met Toothless, which was so much fun and 100% worth the wait. We waited, what, an hour and 15 minutes?
An hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's 100% worth the wait. It was
a posted 90-minute wait.
Yeah, it was so interactive, and Toothless is so funny. And then we went straight to Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which was also about an hour.
Yeah, it was an hour on wait, and then the ride, and then getting off. It was about,
yeah.
And that was an 85-minute posted.
what are our thoughts on Hiccup Sway Gliders?
It was really fun.
It was amazing. We waited to ride in the front row, which
That was great.
so much fun. There wasn't like much of a wait. If you do want to, yeah, you have to ask, and if you want to ride in the front, it could be a long wait, so just see. But they pumped the music in for each seat, so like you're gonna hear the music, and it was incredible.
So I do think that if you're in the front, you probably can't hear it as well because it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't very loud. I would ride that right now again. So we're just waiting on food. We got food from Spitfire. We got some mac and cheese, and then I think we're gonna go over to the Ministry after that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Darkness lies ahead. Now is the time to abandon hope.
I am Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a Catacombs Navigation Unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. You sit, Igor steers, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Well, don't look at that. This is just the emergency intern.
everyone. We are back in the room, exhausted. We did not think that we were going to do Epic Universe Open to Close, to be honest, but we did.
Yeah.
We have our new friend here. We need to come up with a name for her.
Pink Grunkle.
Pink Grunkle. She's so cute. So let's talk about our favorite thing that we did, and then we'll do an in-depth one when we're not sleep deprived and exhausted. So what was your favorite thing that you did?
I think based on our discussion in the car on the way home, our favorite thing collectively was doing the first run of Hiccup's Wing Gliders from the front seat, which was great.
We also, so at the end of the night, the wait times were super, super low. So we did Monsters Unchained and then basically ran all the way back to Isle of Berk and rode Hiccups 2 more times. So if there's a ride that you really, really want to ride in the evening, or that you just really want to ride the whole day, it's probably best not to wait, but like you have a better shot of getting to ride it.
15 minutes before the park closes, that's probably going to be a pretty short wait.
So yeah, our collective favorite was riding Hiccup's Wing Glider. Do you have like an honorable mention or number 2?
Maybe not. It's kind of a cop-out, but I think that the park just in general just surpassed my expectations. Like, I don't think that it wasn't that I was not excited for it, but I think it was better than I was expecting, and I thought overall just the whole experience was really good, especially compared to what the other Universal parks aren't bad, but I just thought that this one, the experience just as a whole was much better. I mean, the rides are obviously great, but I mean, the theming is really good. The food is good. I mean, everything we did was overall was really good. So the hype was definitely deserved.
And we'll do, like I said, more of a detailed kind of thoughts and things.
Yeah, because I don't think you didn't vlog.
I barely did. Yeah, we were kind of like running all over the place. It was a little chaotic. Yeah, so we'll do like a full recap later. I think my honorable mention was being toothless. It is 100%, I think I said this earlier in the vlog, 100% worth the wait. It stinks to have to wait as long as you usually have to do for it, but it is so worth it. It's so interactive.
Yeah.
You get to be there for like a hot minute too. It's not just like get in, take your photo with Toothless and leave. Like you get to sit there for a minute and have a conversation. We played Toothless Says, just so much fun. Yeah, that was, I think, really just all of Isle of Berk was I think our collective favorite.
Yeah.
And now tomorrow we have a fun-filled Christmas Magic Kingdom day, which my shirt gives a hint of where we're going to breakfast in the morning. We're going to Crystal Palace in the morning. I think we're going to do some resort hopping, like some pin trading on the monorail loop.
Yeah.
We are switching resorts tomorrow. Hint, it's another monorail resort. So we'll show you tomorrow. Super excited about that. And then we are doing Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I'm so excited. So we need to get to bed.
Yeah.
But if you liked this video, we would love if you could give this video a big thumbs up. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello from the future. We are doing another round of car vlogging. And we thought it would be fun to recap our Epic Universe day earlier this week because we didn't really talk about it too much. And also apologies if I sound icky. I have a cold. Thanks, cruise ship. Anyway, we did not do any fast passes for Epic Universe. We also did not get early entry. So we got there at like 9:30?
9:45.
9:45.
Gate, yeah.
And we didn't think they would let us through any of the portals, but they did. So we went straight to Isle of Berk to meet Toothless, which was one of our must-dos. And if you want to meet Toothless, you probably should just try and knock that out first thing, because we never saw that line get short.
The line was long the whole day, so it didn't seem like that it mattered one way or the other.
Because it's really interactive, and you get to spend like a good couple minutes with Toothless. It's not just walking up and taking a picture. So just be prepared. It does take a while. We waited about an hour. And then after that, we went and rode Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which is the roller coaster in Isle of Berk. And that was incredible. That was so well worth the wait. That line is also usually pretty long throughout the day. Isle of Berk itself was our favorite portal.
Really cool.
It was so detailed, so amazing. We ended up having one of the famous mac and cheese cones, which was delicious. We got the PB&J one?
Yes.
Which was pork, bacon, and...
It was like some kind of...
It wasn't peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, no, it was like the sauce that was on the pulled pork was like jelly flavor or something. I don't remember what it was.
Jam flavored?
Either way, yeah.
Yeah. But it was really good. It was really good. We went through all the stores, and they have different stuff in each of the stores, so make sure to go to all of them.
Before getting off Isle of Berk, it's definitely important that you go to that one during the day, because it definitely doesn't look as impressive at night.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty at night, but it
really looks
way
great
cooler.
during the day,
yeah. So then we went to the Harry Potter one, which was arguably the most underwhelming of all of the portals for us. It was cool, but it wasn't anything like super...
There's not a ton
amazing
there outside of the Ministry ride, and then they have this other show thing that was also... So both of the rides when we were there were closed. The circus show that they have...
It just kept getting delayed.
And the Ministry ride. And when the Ministry ride is closed, you can't go through the viewing area for the queue.
Which is what we wanted to do. We didn't want to ride the ride. We just wanted to go through, and go see the Ministry in the queue. But since it was closed, we didn't get to do that. However, one of the restaurants there has a butterbeer crepe that we ate, and that was
really good.
Delicious. It was so good.
Really good.
So you got to go at least get a butterbeer, walk around.
The theming in there is really cool. It does look really good, but you're not going to spend hours and hours in that portal unless you're queuing for the Ministry, I think. There's just not a ton else to do there. And
it's more Fantastic Beasts themed, and I really think that it was a missed opportunity. There's one of the sweet shops in there has like 3 merchandise items that say Kowalski's Bakery, and I feel like it was just a missed opportunity to not have that bakery just be Kowalski's. But I digress. Moving on to Super Mario, which was probably our second favorite portal.
Yeah, it was cool.
We're both big Mario people. We played Mario Kart growing up. We did all the things. It is very overstimulating when you walk in there. There is so much going on. There's the coins are spinning, things are moving around, things are interactive. It is very overstimulating, but it was really cool. We went straight to ride Yoshi's, which if you've ever rode the People Mover at Disney, it's very similar.
Yeah.
But it was really nice just to get to ride around in that and kind of see the whole land.
The queue was really cool for that,
the queue was really cute. After that, we went over into the Donkey Kong area to try to ride Minecart Madness. However, that ride shuts down with just a drizzle of rain because of all of the tech in the carts. So we were in line for probably an hour and a half before we gave up and left.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a bummer.
Maybe
but
not one to do in the afternoon in Florida when there's inevitably almost always rains.
Yeah. So after that, we went and rode the Mario Kart ride, which was so much fun.
That was cool.
It was such a cool ride. The queue for that is probably one of the best queues I've seen. It's really cool. It makes you feel like you're in the game. There's lots of little Easter eggs in the queue, and it was just such a fun ride. So after that, we did some more shopping in Mario, and then the sun had gone down mostly at that point, and that land at night is super, super cool. super neat. And after that, we went back to Isle of Berk, if you see a theme, to watch the Untrainable Dragon show, which is an absolute must-do. That was absolutely
It's
cool.
not super long, which is good. It's like, I don't know, about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not even that long. And there's a ton of seating in there. So we didn't really know, because I like with some of the rides or some of the shows at Disney, we know that you really have to show up before the show starts so that you can get in line to get a good seat. Well, that was not an issue at all. I don't know if it's just because we went to the last showing of the night.
Yeah, we did go to the last one.
It was tons of open seats, and we just walked up right at 7 and got in. So that was
and we went into it with no spoilers. So I highly recommend that, because it really makes a difference if you don't know what's going to happen. So that is a must do for anyone going to Epic Universe. And so after that, we split up a little bit because Patrick really wanted to ride Stardust Racers. I did not. But do you want to talk about Stardust Racers?
I rode it at night, which was cool, and it's really fast. I think that's the biggest thing that comes to mind. It doesn't go upside down, which I didn't look at it or anything beforehand. My previous favorite roller coaster was the Velocicoaster at Universal Studios. It's not as you don't go upside down, like I said, but it's definitely faster, and it's probably a little bit more intense. I'm not sure which one I like better, but they're definitely 1A, 1B for me. It's really fun. If you like roller coasters, you definitely got to go. I just did the single rider line, and it was so late. It was like, it actually wasn't that late. It was like, I don't know if it was that late. It was like, it was like 8 o'clock, And they had closed the single rider line because they had there was less than 20 minutes, which was super easy to get on and off. So, it was great. I would have done it again. There's 2 tracks, and they're slightly different. I think I did the yellow track. And when you go in the queue, you get to pick which side you want to go on. And I think they're slightly different, but they mostly do the same route.
And while he was riding that, I went and did some shopping. So I went back to the Harry Potter land to buy a wand and to get another butterbeer and wait for Patrick to be done. After that, we had dinner. Do you remember what that restaurant was called?
Meteor Astropub? I think it's the one that's right across from Stardust Racers.
It's right across from Stardust Racers. It was really good. I don't know if we were just like starving by that point or what, but it was really good. And so after that, we had about an hour and a half before the park closed. So one of the other things we really wanted to ride was Monsters Unchained. So we went to Dark Universe, and that land at night, we were really so happy we didn't go during the day because it was awesome.
And we went late, like at 9 o'clock, so it was pretty dead there already. So it felt even spookier, I guess, because it was like there was people walking around all over the place. It was really neat.
And we really didn't spend a ton of time in that land, so I think if we go again, we will spend a little bit more time in there and look around.
We basically just walked on to Monsters Unchained and left. And we didn't wait in the queue at all.
And there really was no wait, because when we got off the ride, they asked if we just wanted to ride it again and just stay on. But alas, after that, before I get to what we did after that, Monsters Unchained is probably one of my top 5 favorite rides.
It was really good.
And to preface, we are not into Frankenstein or Dracula or anything like that. So those are not our thing, but it was a phenomenal ride, phenomenal storytelling. It kept you engaged the whole time. It was
the biggest concern we had going in was that both of us really don't do well on rides that with a lot of screens or kind of jerk you around. I'm thinking about Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey also is it Forbidden Journey? What's that? The castle ride.
You're right.
At the other Universal park. And I don't ever feel very good coming off that. The couple
and
times
it's the same ride mechanism,
same thing, but it's so much more smooth and
there's hardly any screens. It's a lot of animatronics.
It's really good animatronics too. Mm-hmm. There's some effects that are definitely on a screen, but it's not
it's not like you're only watching screens and then occasionally an animatronic. So
it's also not 3D. Is the Harry Potter ride 3D?
No. That's
Okay.
the Green Gods one. It's
Okay.
not the castle.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you are one of those people that gets a little nauseous for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey,
Yeah.
you'll probably be fine on Monsters Unchained.
It's very smooth.
It's worth trying. It was really, really cool. If we didn't head back to Isle of Berk after we finished, we probably would have rode it again.
Yeah, and the queue for that ride also.
It's
is
very
really
cool. It's
we
very
went,
cool.
We went through it really fast because we just walked right on, but it was really neat. It's really well done.
And then after that, we beelined out of Dark Universe and walked all the way back to Isle of Berk to finish our night riding Hiccup's Wing Gliders, not once, but twice. So we rode it 3 times total. By the 3rd time, I think you were pretty spent.
We were so tired at that point. We were so tired.
But
And,
we had to end it in our favorite portal and on one of our favorite rides.
Yeah, you didn't say earlier that we rode, the first time we rode it, we were in the very front.
Oh, yes. I did ask for front row the first time we rode it because you always, if you request front row, you usually have to wait. And we didn't have to wait at all, which is why I asked. And that was really cool. We just couldn't hear the music quite as much as if you're in another row.
Because I think the speaker is in the seat in front of you, so the front car doesn't have like a speaker, so you can only hear it from the back, which is, I mean, it's kind of whatever. But
we ended up riding it in the front, the middle, and the back. It was a phenomenal ride. It was a really great park. We really did not think we were going to be there open to close.
Yeah,
so
and we were.
Being there open to close was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
the only thing I think that we noticed that I think we had heard about going in was there's a lot of stairs in the Mario area, which doesn't affect us, but it could be important to some folks. And
there is not an ounce of shade.
Yeah, there is no shade. So going in the middle of summer, I think, would be really tough. We went and the weather was gorgeous, but there was no
shade.
Like the Mario area is basically completely outside. There's no shade except for the ride queues, and like even the ride queue for Hiccup's Wing Gliders is mostly outside.
Yeah,
Toothless is mostly outside, and then they got the DK ride that shuts down anytime there's any water coming down.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, there are some things that are a little wonky about the park, but overall it's so good.
It's to us it knocks the other 2 Universal parks
it's
out of the
tough.
water.
It's almost, it's like if you just took how good Diagon Alley is in Universal and you just made the whole park like that level of immersion. It's like Disney level of immersion, I think.
Yeah.
Immersion. It's really good.
Yeah. I think we'll be back for sure.
Yeah, we definitely would go. I would definitely go again because we didn't get to see and do absolutely everything, but I think we could probably have done 2 days, maybe. I mean, we did a lot in one day. Like, we would have to do 2 half days, I think, or something. But I guess if it's 1,000,000 degrees, like, you're not going to want to be there all day. So, that would be tough. But pros, the theming is great. The rides are also great. And the food is good. The food was good, too. Mm-hmm. They also have the freestyle machines at that park, which is neat. So if you buy, like, the refillable mug or something, you can get a lot of use out of that.
Yeah, which we sure did. So with that, we're going to close out the Epic Universe vlog. Thank you for coming along with us. And if you liked our Epic Universe vlog, we'd love if you could give the video a big thumbs up. And we will see y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.